Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. Today I will be teaching you, if you don't already know, how to get Super Saiyan God Rose Deity. I can't remember what it's called, but you'll see it in the title of the video. But basically what you're first going to need to do is get your Kai to level 850. Or 850, I apologize. Not 850, 850. After that, you need to then speak to Zamasu on Future Earth. I'll show a picture of where he is. He should be at, like, Goku's house in Future Earth. But after that, you'll need to speak to him, in which case, you'll then be instructed to defeat Goku. Now, this Goku is particularly difficult because he actually has 3 forms instead of the traditional 2. The best way I recommend defeating him is making sure that you have either your legend form, or you have the corresponding, you have Potential Unleashed. Potential Unleashed being the stronger of the 2 forms, and a lot easier to do, but it's a little more tedious. And then going under the ice, and then just spamming Pui Pui Nice Shot at him. Make sure you have a high ki damage stat. Oh yeah, that's the dude who possessed me. And make sure that, when you are firing, you just watch out for his Kamehamehas, because he will spam that. But once you kill him, Zamasu will then instruct you to go to Beerus' planet and then get the time ring, which I will be doing now, and I'll show you the time ring locations. Alright, so now we are at Beerus' planet. Now, the most likely place for the time ring to be found are near these, like, plates. So, I would recommend going to these plates and just finding them. You can go in a public or private server. I personally don't think it matters, because it's not like when this path update was, like, first released, where, you know, you have to kind of be mindful of that. Oh, hey, there's Whis. Hi, Whis. But they're generally just, like, somewhere near these plates. You should be able to find it pretty easily. And you can equip it once you get it. I'll show you what it looks like. Now, one thing that is very important to know when dealing with the time ring is that it can only spawn 7 locations on this planet. And more importantly, it takes about 30 minutes for it to spawn in a server. So I would highly recommend using a private server if you have access to it. If you don't, then I would just recommend waiting 30 minutes. It does not have a despawn timer, however. So I'll skip forward to when I find the time ring, and then we'll meet you. Alright, so as you can see, it's been 30 minutes. So now I'm going to go and look around for the time ring. Oh, and there it is. Found the time ring. That was quick. And once I pick up, yeah, collected time ring. And as I said, if you want to equip it, oh, I guess it would be in, or would be decorations? Yeah, time ring. My character's in a certain pose, so I would have to do generic for you to see the ring, but yeah, there it is. It's on this ring, right there. So back to Deity. Anyway, after you collect the time ring, you go back to Deity Zamasu, where he will tell you exactly what to do next. So he says, yes, you see the potential such a body as for my plan, my friend. Now I'll be taking my time ring back. With that out of the way, you need to achieve your own time ring. There's one hidden in Beerus' planet, grab it, do be careful, I would hate for you to lose such a daily a lazy cat. Oh, I already have it, what the hell? Okay, so he says, okay, that was a glitch, sorry. Excellent, you found my time ring. Talk with me, then you're ready to destroy these Saiyans. And this is where you have to, yeah, you managed to get a time ring out of the story. Now you'll be busy grabbing the desired tool. Started wondering. Yeah, okay, so eliminate 15 Saiyans, eliminates 5 Frost Demons. Or Hybrid Saiyans. So this is where you're going to need a lot of friendship. Alright, so after getting your 15 kills and 5 Frieza kills, you'll then have to go back to Zamasu where he'll explain your next step of the plan. So let's see what he says. Ha! I'm always impressed. You've really proven your loyalty to my cause. I trust you'll be an excellent ally. This time has come for us to retrieve our Saiyan bodies. I already have a body picked out, however, that requires the Super Dragon Balls, an egregious task for someone like me. You have the luxury of only requiring the Black Star Dragon Balls. While you may not get to pick the specific Saiyan, you'll be able to steal one nonetheless. Happy hunting. So yeah, next you'll have to go to space and collect the Black Star Dragon Balls, which if you have a private server, which I do recommend, or the Infinite Battery Dragon Radar, which is also a Game Pass I highly recommend for this game, should be easy. So I'll meet back with you when I have all the Dragon Ball pieces, or sorry, Dragon Balls in question. Alright, YouTube, so the next part of this video, I got all the Dragon Balls. So now, I'm gonna summon it, I'm gonna summon, Shenron. Let me pull it up here. Yep, Dragon Balls. So now, I'm gonna summon Shenron. And we'll get started. Sorry, I'm gonna put the game audio on for this.
I collected 7 Dragon Balls. I was created by the gods. Come, say your wish.
He's so big, he doesn't even fit on the screen.
Give you one of these things you want.
Alright. So, I have to pick your vehicle or armor, new skill, find something. Oh yeah, here it is. I wish for the body of a Saiyan. That's one you gotta pick. And then it'll trigger a special cutscene. So I'll just let this play out. Before the Eternal Dragon, the evil Kai spoke his wish. To claim the body of the hero. With mortal flesh as his vessel, he cast aside all ties. Silencing the hero's loved ones in a cold resolve. From the ashes, power divine erupted, the birth of a corrupt Super Saiyan God. Thus rose a false deity, justice twisted, immortal wrath bound in the hero's form.
Your wish is granted. Farewell.
It also allows you... It's low-key loud. And now... Should be yep, there we go. Alright, so... Now that I've corrected this issue, I just left and came back. Yeah. Now the next and final step before you can finally get the path transformation for Mortal Kai, you're going to have to kill your own master, Gowasu, or I guess in this case Zamasu's master. Once you do this, you'll gain access to the form. Gowasu has no additional forms and he's pretty easy, so you shouldn't have a problem with him. I'm going to show you the Gowasu fight, and yeah. We'll have Mortal Kai, and I can show you the passive and other abilities. My, you look quite dashing, my divine friend. However, we have a situation. My mentor, Gowasu, has learned of my plans. He does not have the same vision the two of us share. With him in the way, I cannot achieve my own Saiyan body. Say, this would be a good time for you to test out your new body. Go eliminate him once and for all. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, I don't have senzu beans. Alright, well... That's gonna be a challenge, but whatever. And now, YouTube, after much work and effort, sweat, blood, and tears, and mostly the fact that I waited like a year to do this because of how fucking bullshit the first boss was, it's now time. Watch. Heck yeah, Saiyan Deity. So, there are certain things you get with this, now that you're in this forum. If I can go to my stats, you get Saiyan Rage. At orange HP, M1 and Ki Blast deal 1.5 extra damage, and at red HP, 2.25 damage, embodying the wrath of a god. Wow, this form runs out quickly. I don't actually see why I look at the aura off. Okay, okay, so it's just Super Saiyan Syndrome. Alright. Also, there is a path move, or a power-up. I think I have to be level 900 for that, though. Or actually, I'm pretty sure I can buy it now. Yeah, Ascended Super Saiyan is part of, you know, Ultra... Okay, so it's called Azure Energy Blade. I don't think I have enough for... Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Okay, that's not too bad. But it's basically Divine Lasso. So, yeah. That's all for today's video. Like and subscribe, follow for more, and God bless.